All right, guys, Gemini, good morning to you. It's Wednesday. Okay, what we're going to do in this video today is I'm going to give you guys 7 tapes that were nearly impossible to get pre-WWE Network era. So these were the 7 rarest tapes to recover, to get, to buy, to own in your collection. These are 7 tapes that virtually no one owned and no one had on VHS. And that's when these came out, was on VHS tape. So these are 7 tapes that defined you as a man as pro wrestling collecting goes, if you have these in your collection. Okay, so we'll get to that here in just a second. Got a haircut. Woohoo! So looking pretty slick there. And I got a little teriyaki burger from Carl's this morning. I have no idea. I've never tried a teriyaki burger. Let's try this bitch out and see how it goes. Big son of a bitch, huh? Let's try this thing out. It's got some onions and tomato. Pineapple. Put some pineapple in there. Hopefully they didn't spit in it. Kind of fucking rude of Carl's this morning, so. That's good. Damn good. Cold red action. Okay. You guys are going to love this. Gemini88 Twitter. WWE vs. India Facebook. WrestlingDVDnews.com. Check their website out. They got my pictures up. Love the fellas at WrestlingDVDnews.com. They hook me up all the time. WWE vs. Facebook too. Hook me up all the time. Okay, here we go. It's going to be 7 tapes. They're going to blow your socks off. These are 7 tapes that nobody owned back in the day because they were so damn rare. So let's get into it, Daddy. So the first one we're going to look at, Sold Out 97, which was just a UK release only. So let's look at it. Okay, the first one we're looking at here on the 7 Holy Grail of pro wrestling tapes is Sold Out 97. Now, I want you to take a look at what comes up when you search WCW Sold Out 97 VHS tape. Nothing. Not a place where anyone's trying to sell the tape. That's because this was never released in the United States. The only way that you could have seen this in the United States was if you were tape trading with someone else. And that's how I got my copy of Sold Out 97. I tape traded with someone. I sent them a check in the mail and they sent me Sold Out 97 recorded from pay-per-view because it was never released in the United States. Or if you're a complete sicko, what you could have done for Sold Out 97 was buy the UK version, and you'd have to buy a special recorder and record it from version 2 to version 1 back in the day. And some people did do that. So this is Sold Out 97, and you guys can see when you search Sold Out 97 VHS tape, nothing. And that's the truth. Next one we're going to look at is Hog Wild 97. Same thing. Only released in the UK. Impossible to get in the United States unless you recorded it from pay-per-view, VHS tape trading, or I mean, you got it now. I mean, I'm talking pre-network here. Let's take a look at Hog Wild. Okay, so you guys see we're in the same situation here. WCW Hog Wild 97 never had a chance on it unless you recorded it live from the pay-per-view. And that's Hog Wild 9. Let's talk about these two for just a second. Okay, so why WCW would never release Road Wild 97 or Hog Wild 97 and they never would release Sold Out 97 is like a mystery to me. They released all the other pay-per-views. You could get the 1997 collection WCW VHS tapes, no problem. But for some reason, they only did Hog Wild and Sold Out in the UK. Like I said, you could take a UK recorder, record it, and then you have to take another recorder and record it to... I mean, no one's going to do that now, you know, with the WWE Network and shit. But I'm just saying that for the longest time for VHS pro wrestling DVD collectors, it was the only way you could get your hands on that footage was tape trading. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. This shit's crazy. Okay, another one. The next one up that's extremely difficult to get. Even now, that was extremely difficult to get back then was War Games 1992 VHS tape. Now, back in the day, sure, no problem. You could get it on Amazon, but it was like $165 for Wrestle War. They made this one virtually impossible. They made the 1992 series in WCW virtually impossible, and you can see right there, currently unavailable. See what I'm saying? I mean, some of these VHS tapes were the hardest ones to get, and they still are the hardest ones to get. I'm gonna show you something special next. The next one up is Starrcade 1983 through 1985, and I'm gonna explain this one a little further here. Okay, so back in the day, if you wanted to see Starrcade 83, 84, 85, actually 85 was released on a separate VHS tape called The Gathering. That was a lot different, but if you wanted to see 83 through 84 and parts of 85, it was all comped in one tape. It was called The Best of Starrcade, and this son of a bitch was way over $100. And so back in the day, obtaining The Best of Starrcade 83 through 85 was virtually impossible unless you had a buddy who could burn you the tape. I had a friend in New York, and he actually hooked me up. He recorded The Best of Starrcade 83 through 85 because he had the original VHS tape. He recorded it and sent it to me because I sent him a check. But obtaining Starrcade footage 83, 84, and 85 back in the day, virtually impossible. Next one, we're going to look at the rarest Coliseum video of all times. And if you're an old school VHS tape collector, you know what I'm talking about. I'll give you a hint. September the 22nd, 1996, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In Your House Mind Games, Shawn Michaels and Mankind. Let's take a look. Look. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's totally proving my point. If you want a brand new copy of In Your House Mind Games VHS tape right now, $750. If you want a used copy of a VHS Mind Games, $169. One of the most rare and coveted VHS tapes from Coliseum Home Video that they ever did. $750 for a new Mind Games. $169 for this tape. Still to this day. A huge collector's item. Okay, the last two that I'm going to talk about today that were nearly impossible to get back in the day. Super Brawl 94 and War Games 94. Hella expensive. Hella hard to find. Hella rare. Let's see if we can even find a search for Super Brawl. 94 with Flair and Vader in the Thunder Cage. And the other one was, Foley's last event in WCW. War Games 94. So let's take a look and see if I find some prices on that. Check that shit out. WCW Fall Brawl 1994. Still to this day, a huge treasure, expensive treasure. $79.99 for War Games 94. Let's take a look at Super Brawl 94. So check out what comes up when you search for WCW Super Brawl 94. Nothing. Still to this day to get WCW Super Brawl 94. Unless you had a buddy burn it for you like I did. And I had a buddy burn War Games 94 for me. Unless you had a friend burn it for you back in the day, there's no way you were getting your hands on this footage. Okay, so we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the WWE Network. What people fail to realize, I don't know if they realize this, but man, you guys got a lot of footage that otherwise we would not be buying or we would not be seeing. I mean, you guys got Sold Out 97, Hog Wild 97, UK exclusives, War Games 92 for $170, the Best of Starrcade, where they never had the full pay-per-view releases of Starrcade 83, 84, Mind Games 96, you guys saw the price on that, $750, War Games 94, and Super Brawl 94. If you had these on VHS tape back in the day, you were the fucking god among men when it came to VHS tape collecting. I hope you guys enjoyed the hell out of this video. Gave you a little DVD and a VHS tape education today. I'm Gemini. Peace the hell out. Thank you. Please subscribe.